Hello everyone, welcome to William in the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Shadee. Shadee is from Stockholm in Sweden. So let's see what Shadee has to say. Enjoy the interview. Hello.
Yeah, now I'm connected.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well. Thanks so much for taking the time for the interview this evening. Thank you.
Thank you too.
Let me just double check. Am I saying your name right? Shadee?
Yeah, it's
Shadee.
correct.
Shadee, so tell me, how was your day today?
My day was very good. I spent time with my son and my brother.
Wow. So tell me, where are you from, Shadee?
I'm from Sweden, from Stockholm, the capital.
Oh,
of Sweden.
Amazing. Born and raised?
Yes, born and raised in Stockholm.
So tell me, what's the best part of living in Stockholm in your opinion?
The best part, I don't really think about it, but the best part is that I have family and friends over here. That's the best part.
I see. And tell me, what do you do for a living?
For a living, I work part-time as an actor, and I will work as a technician.
Right. So tell me a little bit about your both careers.
Yes, I have a normal job that I work like 7 days, or I work two weeks in a month on this job, and I'm free 2 weeks in a month, and when I'm free, I try to make as much acting as I possibly can. But in my technician job, I work with like computer chip, and I manufacture them. I like the job. It's stimulating for my brain, and I have good colleagues and so on. And acting is a job, or I'm an artist, so it's not like a regular job that you go 9 to 5. It's an art. I started this art like maybe 15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been for a while now.
Yeah, it's been for a while, but I've been working like professional the last 3 or 4 years.
I see. Shadee, so before we start our journey within the Magic Box, I would like you to tell me something interesting about yourself.
Something interesting about myself. I can speak Arabic.
That's very interesting for sure. And why Arabic?
My father is from Middle East.
Oh, interesting. Your father is from Middle East and your mom is from Sweden.
Yes.
But you grew up in Stockholm.
Yeah, I grew up in Stockholm, born and raised.
Amazing. So tell me your favorite words in Arabic.
My favorite words, Sabah al-khair, good morning.
There you go. I'll tell you something now interesting. I'm originally from Brazil, yeah, and I've been living in London for a long period. And people, they think that I'm Arabic. A lot of people, they come to me on the streets, they approach me, and they start talking Arabic to me, and I go like, no, I don't understand. It's so interesting.
Yeah, you look a little bit Arabic, maybe like more like from Tunis or Algeria or something like that.
Absolutely. And I was working in hospitality hotels a while ago, and we had so many guests, around the Middle East, and they were talking to me. They were so sure I was from their country that they literally came up to me and started talking normal, like I understood everything, and I was like, I'm sorry, I don't understand what you're saying. They're like, you're not Arabic. I said, no. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. It was interesting. Shadee, so before, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views? Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend, okay? Run the fun questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
All right.
Let's do it. Right, so before we start the game, during the journey, if there is a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
All right.
Right. First question for you is, what 3 things you want to be remembered for?
I want to be remembered for that I brought joy to people's life. I make them laugh. I make them cry. I make them manage to go through their hard times with a smile on their face. That's what I want to be remembered for.
Amazing. And you always had this a way of approaching life to make people happy?
I always have the urge or the purpose that I have to make something that has purpose, like that has meaning. So not necessarily to make people smile, but to have a purpose in life.
Saying that, Shadee, tell me what is the meaning of life for you?
The meaning of life is to pursue something that makes you happy. The journey to that thing is the meaning of life. Or, I mean, it's a tough question. It's a hard question. But the meaning of life is to be happy what you have.
Totally. Absolutely. Next question. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Hey, Shadee from Sweden. Next question is, if you could do something illegal without getting caught, what would you do?
Do something illegal without getting caught. What will I do? There's so many things. I don't know where I could start. Maybe drive with like full speed on a highway.
Have you ever drove very fast?
Like pedal to the metal.
Amazing. Next question. Let's do it. Right, before the next question, tell me what's the best part of acting. Tell me what's the biggest joy of it, and also the flip sides. What is the most challenging part in your opinion?
The best part of acting is when you are actually acting, or when you become the role. When you're not acting, when you feel the feelings for real, when you have a good co-actor that you're working with, and this actor make you feel in a certain kind of way, and you're like so deep into the scene, and everything just clicks, and the director is happy, and everyone is happy, and everything just clicks. Everything is in a flow, and to work on a certain character, the work that you do before you step on in front of the camera. I also enjoy that part very much. The flip side is when you don't have job, is the like every job you have might be the last job. So you have to keep like swimming for the surface, keep running. You cannot stop, because if you stop, you drown. So you have to keep like sending emails, make some calls, look with other actors what's going on, and to manage the politics in acting in Sweden. That's bad part.
And saying that, do you think in Stockholm is the place, is the best, the right place to be as an actor? Do you think the opportunities are all based in there?
I mean, when it comes to Sweden, I think Stockholm is the place to be. Yes, I do believe so. But I think I believe that UK is a much better place to be an actor. I have my agency in UK. I would love to go there and move there, but unfortunately I can't because I have my son over here. So I cannot just take that step right now at the time.
Okay. Next question for you is, if you could have a cup of tea with a fictional character, who that would be and why?
With a fictional character, I would love to have a cup of tea with Batman.
Oh, and why Batman?
So he can tell me the secret how he had this double life, how he managed to have this secret life and this public life at the same time, how he balanced it.
And growing up, Shadee, tell me, did you have like someone that you admire when you were acting? Did you have like an idol?
Yeah, I have many, what can you say, idols or actors that I like. I like Russell Crowe, Denzel Washington, Jake Gyllenhaal, and yeah, there's some more, but I don't remember them right now.
All right. Next one, let's do it. Hey, next question for you is, I think this one is going to be very easy for you. If you could spend the entire day with a family member, who that would be and why?
I would spend the whole day with my son because he makes me happy, and we have the same interests. So, yeah.
How old is your son?
He's 11.
11. So far, what's the most beautiful lesson you've learned from him?
The most beautiful lesson I learned from him is to enjoy the small things in life.
Wow, amazing. Ooh. Next question, ready? Let's do it, next one. Before the next question, tell me, if I've been in Stockholm a while ago, but people who never been to Stockholm before, tell me what's the best things to do, or what's the place to see? What's the postcards of Stockholm in your opinion?
Yeah, if you go to Stockholm, you should definitely visit the old town. I think that is the most beautiful place to be in Stockholm, the old town. And also you should go to Djurgården, where they have the like the roller coasters, and they have a zoo over there as well. And just by walking there is like very beautiful. Yeah, I think those two things.
Okay. Right, next question is, if you could ask for a miracle, what that would be?
A miracle, like anything. If I could ask for a miracle, that it would be 25 degrees Celsius every day, sun and beach.
How cold is it in Stockholm right now?
Now it's maybe 5 minus Celsius.
Wow. And what's the coldest that can get there, the coldest?
I mean, in Stockholm, maybe minus 20, but it rarely gets to there. But if you're up north, like in Sweden, you can get to maybe minus 40 at some places.
Wow. And do you see yourself living in Stockholm for a long period?
Yes, I love to travel. Absolutely, it's one of my biggest interests is to travel the world. And my dream for the future is to live in another country.
Anywhere specific?
Someplace warmer, maybe United States, or maybe, I don't know, maybe someplace in Africa. We'll see.
All right.
Or Spain.
Next question. Next question for you is, what makes you most uncomfortable about dating?
The most uncomfortable thing about dating is when the person you meet is strange. Like you don't know where you have that person. That's the most uncomfortable thing about dating. And I mean, Stockholm is a big city with many singles, so there is always like a competitive part.
Tell me, someone to go on a date with you, what this person must have and must not have?
A personality. And what the person cannot have is a big ego.
Wow. Did that ever happen to you, like in a funny date that didn't work out because of that?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it happens a few times.
I see.
It did happen.
And do you think, like, as you said, big city like Stockholm, do you find quite difficult to find a relationship because there are so many, let's say, opportunities around? People, they just start looking for fast, meetings?
Yeah, I mean, they're looking for fast meetings, but Swedish people are very reserved, so you cannot just meet anyone on the bus or in the market. You have to go online. I mean, you can meet a person from your job, but that's a certain risk you're putting yourself into. And if you start dating someone in your job or your like friend circle, this is also a certain risk that if it doesn't work out, like, do you leave your friends or do you leave the work? You cannot do that. So mostly is internet dating, and that can be depressing sometimes.
Yeah, I think so. I think big cities, sometimes there are so many people looking around and it's so easy to find as well. At the same time, it's easy, but at the same time as well, we don't connect easily with the person. It's just like a one night stand. That's what they say.
Yeah.
Cool. Next question. Right, before the next question, tell me something. Let's see, you have the superpower and the biggest budget to pay anyone in the world, any artist or actress or actor, first to work in a project with you, and a project. Right, you can choose anyone in the world to play your dad, anyone in the world to play your mom, anyone in the world to play your romantic partner, yeah, and also you can pay the director, any director in the world to do this project. Tell me, who would you pay or who would you choose?
The person to play my dad would be Jack Nicholson. The person who like managed the project will be Quentin Tarantino.
Wow. A lot of blood.
yeah. And the girl to play, the one to play. What did you say? My mom, my girl?
Your mom and your romantic partner.
Yeah, my romantic partner would be. Oh, that's a tough one. I cannot figure that out right now. And what did you say? Your mom? My mom?
Yeah.
My mom would be Michelle Pfeiffer.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Romantic partner? Nobody comes to mind?
No, I cannot just pick one from my head, but maybe I would say maybe a singer, an artist, Alicia Keys, maybe.
Oh, wow. Good one. Cool. Right. What can make you cry and what can make you really happy?
Things that make me cry is when I see a sad movie with a sad ending. Also, when someone hurts me, like someone close to me hurts me, that can make me cry. What can make me happy is having a good day, like playing basketball, being with family, traveling. That makes me happy.
Are you planning to go on holiday somewhere?
Yes, I'm planning to go to Egypt.
First time or it's been before?
It will be the first time for me.
I see. Okay. Ready for another question?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Next one. Okay, next question for you is, what gives you butterflies?
What gives me butterflies is when I'm with a person that I like. What gives me butterflies? Yeah, when I'm with a person that I love. Yeah, that brings me.
When you're gonna work in a project, acting something that you're gonna play, do you feel nervous before?
Yeah, it happens all the time. I feel nervous that I will not get along with the other actors or the director. I'm nervous that I cannot manage my feelings in the right way, or that I get too nervous. I'm nervous that I will get nervous, if that makes sense.
And when was the moment in your life that realized, okay, I was born to be an actor? There was a moment?
Well, I always used acting as a tool when I was in school. Mm-hmm. So it always had been there. But when I realized that I really, really should pursue acting was when I started to read a lot of books. That's when I realized that it's always been there in the background.
And at school, did you do those play at school, like presentations?
Yeah, I mean, when I was a kid, I was very shy, like super shy. But when I did presentation, I could speak in front of the whole class. I put on acting as a tool to speak with everyone, to show the subject that I was talking about. And I did those theatrical plays in school as well.
I see. Amazing. Right. I have 3 questions left for you. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Before the next question, tell me a little bit about your YouTube channel.
Yeah, my YouTube channel is called Stockholm Live. I do as you do. I interview people, and I do like documentaries about different or jobs. Like I made 10 questions about the subway, like the underground. I made interviews with the police. I made the latest interview I made was with one guy who went to the front line in Ukraine.
Wow.
Yeah. So I try to find like interesting people with interesting hobbies or interesting lives. And I try to make like a documentary or just an interview, depends.
Amazing. And I believe always Swedish or in English?
Yeah, so far everything is in Swedish. Some of them have English subtitles, but my goal is that everyone will have like English subtitles at least.
And how was the idea? When you start the idea of create the channel?
Well, me and my friend, we started a like media company, and the problem was that we were not free to make whatever we want. So that's how the idea started, like to make something meaningful and to be creative without any people telling you what to do. I think that's what the idea started.
And what was the most challenging part for you to start the channel, to get things together?
The most challenging thing was to get people to make an interview. That was the most challenging thing. Mm-hmm. To call people, like when you're a small channel and you call people, they are like, okay, you have this cute little YouTube channel, all right. I don't have time for that, you know. And some people, they say, yeah, let's do it. Friday, 8 o'clock, let's do it. And then it's Friday, 8 o'clock, and they're not there. That was the most hard and challenging thing. And also the working with the YouTube algorithm that's challenging, very challenging. But finally now, like 1 year ago, it started to grow, to expand.
I see. Okay. Next question for you is, what is one food you could eat for the rest of your life?
One food that I could eat, mensaf.
What's that?
That's a Jordanian dish, an Arabic dish. It's like rice and lamb.
I see. Do you like cooking, Shadee?
I don't like cooking, but I like eating.
And what's the most traditional foods in Stockholm?
The most traditional food is like köttbullar, and the potatismos is like meatballs and the mashed potatoes.
Nice, mashed potatoes. Wow, amazing. 2 questions left for you. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me one moment in your career that you go like, okay, I will never forget this moment. Like something that you've done that's always gonna have a special place in your heart.
Yeah, it was when I started out. I started out to do work as an extra. Mm-hmm. That's how I started, and I was an extra in The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And David Fincher, he saw me as an extra. He saw me as a person. He pointed at me and said, "You there? You will sit behind Daniel Craig."
Wow.
And the Swedish extra guy, he was like, you need to go behind, go back. And David Fincher said, no, this guy, he needs to sit there. So the thing that he saw me, that was a moment in my life when I felt like so close to be there, but at the same time, so far away.
Yeah, those moments just happen, those moments, you know. But I think just the fact for you to have this, you know, experience, I think it's like, wow. Imagine if he said, okay, let's change now. Daniel Greg, you go to the back, and now Shadee is going to play now, the guy.
Yeah.
Funny. Next question for you is, when have you been the most happy?
When I've been most happy, when I was in Spain with my mom and my son.
Wow. Anywhere in Spain?
In Gran Canaria.
Wow, Gran Canaria. Yes, I've been there a few times. It's a good place to be. It's a good time to go now, to run from the cold.
Yeah, it's a really good time to go now. I absolutely agree.
Ready for the last question?
Yeah, let's do it.
Do it. Last question. Okay, but before the last question, people watching the interview right now, they would like to start a career in acting, yeah? What would be your best piece of advice?
My best piece of advice is get a good profile picture, like pay a photographer, like whatever, like a good price. Like if you think it's too expensive, don't think about it. You need it, then it will pay you back in the future. That's my biggest advice. And also that you should do classes,
Mhm.
like acting classes. And make, if you don't have material, make your own material. Like you can read your favorite dialogue, monologue from a movie, record yourself, and send that to the casting agents.
I see. All right. Last question for you is, if you could be any age, what age would you choose and why?
Like forever?
Yeah.
I would like forever to be 33, that I am now.
Amazing. You are living the best time of your life, 33.
Yes.
Wow. Saying that, Shadee, tell me what's the best part of being yourself? What do you know, being 33 years old, when you do like analyze your life, what do you think, okay, I love being myself? Why is that?
Like you start to figure out how things really work, how people are, how life is, and you start to realize what you need to do as a person to exceed in life, and how to manage relationships and so on.
Amazing. Okay. It's not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay. I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking. So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game. Let's start with money.
Money, career.
One word for family.
Unity.
Love.
Unity.
Life.
Joy.
Sex.
Happiness.
Politics.
Complicated.
Religion.
Spirit.
Fear.
Strange.
Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
Greed.
Regret.
Fear.
One word for success.
Win.
Wish.
Win.
Happiness. Win. I'm joking.
Happiness. Smile.
See. One word for Stockholm.
Cold.
One word for Sweden.
Cold.
Colder.
Cold.
One word for the last one. One word for acting.
Artist.
Amazing. Let's pretend now I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee, and I'm going to ask your best friends. Tell me the most beautiful thing about Shadee, and tell me something that he still needs to work on, to improve on. What your best friend would say.
My friend will say that I'm very focused and very
Win.
I'm very stubborn. I'm very stubborn. He will say I'm very stubborn. I'm very focused, and he will also say that I need to listen to people sometimes.
And if I would ask the same question to your son, what he would say?
He would say, I never thought about that one. But he will say that I let him sleep to know about me. That I work too much, maybe. I work too much.
Positive or negative, this?
Like maybe negative.
Okay. And what do you like? What do you say about you? What he likes most about you?
That I'm loving.
Amazing. Right. Let's play now, Shadee in the Magic Box, and you can ask me a question. Okay, you can ask me a question now.
Why did you start this huge YouTube channel, and what's inside the Magic Box? Oh, that's two questions.
It's okay. It's okay. Right. So, YouTube channel, I started, do you remember in 2020 when the world went upside down with the COVID crisis? Yeah. I found myself in a dark place. You know, I was very anxious. I didn't know what was happening in the world. Not just me, but I think a lot of people as well. The uncertainty, we didn't know what was happening. At the same time as well, I think a lot of people, they found a ways to survive. You know, I remember people doing personal training online, like on social media, people creating things. And I always wanted to do something that I could connect with people. Yeah, I'm so fascinated about people. And here in England, during that time, you could leave the house once a day for working outdoors. Yeah, and so I used to go once per day to run in the park. And one of those days, I went for a run, and this idea literally came along. And I remember the moment, I was like, oh my God, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create questions, and I'm going to, you know, start asking people around the world to see their opinion, to see what they, you know, what they like, what they don't like, what's interesting about their, whatever they are living, you know, a lot of these random questions. But saying that, when I look back through my life, I've always done that. My friends, when I go on holidays with friends, when I go for parties, there's always a moment I go like, oh, tell me your favorite teacher. Who was your favorite color? This kind of questions. So I've always been doing that. Of course, now in front of the camera, you know, people around the world. But something that I like to express myself. And this show, it's a way of me connect with people and also letting my guests connect with other people as well. So that's how the show started. And what is inside the Magic Box? Inside the Magic Box, there are a lot of opportunities for people to express themselves, for people to, you know, to connect with other people around the world, for people to see that they're not alone out there. There's always people maybe facing the same challenge, maybe face the same happiness, maybe facing something that sometimes we think that just us are facing those moments. But no, a lot of people around the world as well. So I think the Magic Box, inside of the Magic Box, there are a lot of ways for people to express anything they want to express, and also be able to connect with anyone in the world. So that's the magic of the Magic Box.
Awesome. Sounds great.
Did you enjoy the interview, Shadee?
Yeah, I enjoyed the interview. I'm very happy that you wanted to make an interview with me, and you are one of the first one who actually make an interview with me. So I'm very thankful and very happy to be on your show. Thank you so much.
Amazing. I can see one day when you are there in Hollywood, when you are getting your Oscar, you go like, you know what? I remember my first interview I did was with this man called William in the Magic Box. Amazing. No, thank you so much for being so kind. When I approached you on TikTok, you were very sweet, you're very kind, and they said, yes, let's do it. Why not? And I think that's it's being open-minded. I think when people, they are open-minded, they can connect with so many people around the world. But before you go, if you can share a positive message or something that you live by.
Yes, I think people, especially in the Western world, is to be happy, with what you have. If you have food on the table, if you have a roof over your head, you should be thankful and be happy for that, and enjoy the small things in life, especially after Corona. Just walking in the park, be with friends. Like the most precious thing in life is for free.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sometimes you need to just enjoy the moment, what we have around us. I think
Yes.
I think if everyone would write like what they have in life, would be so grateful, because we have so much and sometimes we forget. Sometimes.
Exactly.
How do I say goodbye in Swedish?
Hej då.
Okay, hej då.
Hej då.
Take care, okay? Have regards to your family and to your son. Take care, okay? All the best.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why you'd like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye-bye. See you next time.